Hey, everybody.
What's going on, guys?
I'm Spencer.
And I'm Daniel.
And we're Embrace the Suck 21.
Yes, we are.
And this is Noel Gallagher's best and funniest moments.
This should be interesting because we have been diving down this Oasis rabbit hole, and I try not to react. I try not to watch anything that has to do with Oasis without being on this channel.
Right.
So this is going to be good for me to see who they are or who Noel is.
Yeah, as a person.
Yeah,
talk about that video that you accidentally watched.
I accidentally watched a clip, like a small little bit before I knew what was happening, of a Jim Jeffries and I forgot the other comedians' names, but they were just talking about Oasis. And what you had brought up and what I heard is that Jim Jeffries actually interviewed Noel.
Yeah, on his Jim Jeffries show on Comedy Central.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was saying that they were just dropping different tidbits of knowledge. And I don't know if it's true, so maybe the you can comment if it is true or fact check me, that they had recorded an argument. There was an argument that had been recorded between the brothers, and that argument went like gold. And so,
which is funny,
which is crazy
think about,
because so what Jim Jeffries said on the clip that I heard is that there's still such a want for Oasis content that even just an argument went on the charts.
That is insane.
That's crazy. That's
you've made it when people just want to hear you two arguing.
Yeah, they just want to hear the both of you, no matter what.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's dive into this. I'm really interested to see who he is.
Yeah, as a person.
As a person.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's go.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not into this. They're little people. They're not little people. They're little idiots, is what they are, until they're 18, and then they're little people.
Then they're big idiots.
Then well.
They're little idiots.
They're little idiots. Kids. You can appreciate that. You're a parent. I'm a school bus driver, so
sometimes, man,
they are little idiots.
It's just it. But are they idiots if they don't know better? Or are they just learning? You know, this is funny. This is funny, man.
Off the bat, we're only 8 seconds in.
Man,
this is gonna be wild.
This is a long video.
Yeah, man.
You know, my daughter said to me the other day, she went, why do you keep calling me a little idiot? And I was like, that's what you are. Idiot.
Oh, it's different. I mean, my son, he's old, he's big now, but he used to burst into tears every time he saw Noel.
Yeah.
Because he'd see
he burst into tears.
Every time he saw Noel.
Oh, my God. That is Gem, by the way. We have learned that is Gem.
Yes.
That's the guy who was playing the solo in the master plan.
Yeah.
And then, like, trades off solos in, like, the later part of Oasis. And apparently his son cried every time he saw Noel.
That's crazy.
Does that, like, indicate what kind of person he is?
I don't know.
Every time I've come around your son, like, he doesn't cry around me.
Yeah, he's just happy.
He's happy.
He's just like, I wish to have that kind of joy, just oblivious and happy, just regardless of what's happening.
Right.
You know.
Oh my God, let's keep going.
Yeah.
He's taking Daddy away.
Yeah, exactly that, man.
Yeah.
I used to open the door and he just opened, and he just...
Oh,
Boy, it's totally different now. He wants to come on tour.
Go and get your dad, you little idiot.
He wants to come on tour.
Yeah.
I've got an opinion on most things, you know. I don't think I've ever said no comment once about anything.
Crimes, no comment.
Makes yourself sufficient.
Uh-oh.
Called out.
No comment.
No comment.
Crimes, no comment.
Makes yourself sufficient. That's what it means.
Yeah.
So you don't need the Priory or any of that stuff.
No, the private... Why would you take into an hospital to pay somebody $4 an hour to tell you things that really you should already know about yourself?
It's not common sense,
You know what I mean? If any of you are watching, give me the money. I'll sort it out for you.
I mean, he's a brilliant...
Give me the money. Dude, he just solved healthcare right there.
Yeah.
You know, don't pay a doctor. Give me the money,
and I'll tell you.
Yeah, you'll explain it all.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, man, you're sick.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Have you tried Stop Being an Asshole?
Yeah.
Brilliant singer for a start off. And also... so it's not a bad thing to say.
Hey, Liam, if you're watching, they started laughing first, all right?
He is a brilliant singer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He is a brilliant singer. He's a great singer. You're a great guy and a great singer. No, you are. No, seriously, they are actually laughing. They're instigating this, not me. So we'll be doing auditions for singers.
As I predicted he was going to score, and he did.
Yeah.
He asked me to the final and told me to wear all the same clothes and all that malarkey. He's a very superstitious man. And of course I did wear all the same clothes, and they won. So in theory, I actually won the World Cup. For Italy.
Give me a break.
I'll tell you what, if I'd have turned up in the wrong colour wear, they wouldn't be world champions now.
You reckon?
France were... It goes without saying, doesn't it? If I wore all the same clothes at his behest and they won the World Cup, who won the World Cup? Noel Gallagher.
Oh, you know.
And
Hey, can't argue with that.
Can't argue with that logic.
As a sports fan, we cling to superstitions.
Yeah.
Man.
Like that last season when Chase Elliott won the NASCAR Cup championship, I wore the same shirt 2 weeks in a row because he won the last 2 races, and I was superstitious about that, and he won.
Yeah. Hey man. There have been times when I'm watching the football team, and I go get a beer, and they score. So guess what I do? Keep getting beers.
Yeah, that's right.
Because that's the only time they score.
Exactly.
drugs were around.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And you got stuck into them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the difference between the middle classes and the working classes. The middle classes experiment with drugs. The working classes get stuck in. Like,
What's your mum's...
That is true.
That's
That
true.
is very true.
Dave. Classes experiment with drugs. The working classes get stuck in. Like,
What's your mum's name?
Dave. If there was gold medals for taking drugs for England, I'd have won a shitload.
I mean, you can tell, like, in a lot of the... Especially in the G-Mex videos we watched.
They
like,
were
They were
spaced.
coked the fuck out.
They were gone. I don't even think they knew where the fuck they were.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Which would you rather? City win the league or a new Oasis album in at #1?
Well, I'd rather City win the league. I'm not interested in chart positions or anything like that. I've had a fair share of #1s and singles and stuff like that. If Man City win the league, I'd donate all the proceeds of my next #1 album to charity.
Or to Man City to buy some players?
Can you make sure they cut that? Make sure they cut that.
Like, yeah, I'm a fan. I'll donate all my money
Yeah.
to them. But it's like, but actually, guys, cut that out. Don't put that out there.
Don't say that. Don't say that. I just want Manchester City to win the league.
I like how he's like, yeah, no, I've had my fair share of #1s.
Yeah.
That's like such a huge like flex.
That is a big flex.
Like, yeah,
Like,
#1s. Yeah, I had those.
yeah. I'll tell you what, right now, if my next record gets 1 million streams on Spotify, I would rather I'll back it up. I would rather see the Washington football team win another Super Bowl than have my next album have 1 million streams on Spotify.
Bro, I want to hold my breath.
No?
You are more we are more likely. How do I say this? Like, you're gonna get 1 million streams before they win the next Super Bowl.
You think so?
100%.
All right.
If I'm a betting man, I put my money on you.
Well, I mean, apparently Manchester City was a terrible football team, soccer team, whatever. Football team when Oasis got big for a while, but like sometime in the 2010s they won the league, and because of I don't know what.
Because of them.
Yeah. So and anyway, anybody can check us in the comments, see like what if the. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. Let us know how true it is. What I'm saying.
Yes, let him know how true it is what he is saying.
Yes.
What?
All right, let's keep going.
Michael Jackson to come over to this country after what's all gone on, and I think we all know what we're talking about here, to dress in a white robe, right, thinking he's the Messiah. I mean, who does he think he is? Me? Right? That is out of order. The only reason I didn't dress in a white robe is because my mother could not get the wool from the shopping centre.
This must have been around a time when Michael Jackson had that allegation. The first stuff came out, like the Neverland shit came out.
Man,
like who does he think he is? Me?
His ego is definitely up there.
He's funny as fuck, though.
Man, he is no holds barred. He knows what he's accomplished.
He knows who he is.
Yeah.
5'8", yeah. And it's very...
I'm 6'1".
It's very, well, good for you. I'm a multi-millionaire.
Then Home Secretary was like, he should be kicked out of Oasis the same as Brian Harvey was kicked out of E17. Really? Well, that'd be fun, wouldn't it? You know, the bonehead going in, yeah, we've had a meeting and you're a fucking liability. You've got to fucking go. You know what I mean?
Like Brian Harvey.
But
What is he talking about? Obviously,
Bree
it's something
says,
about
running
kicking
3 miles
Bonehead
made
out
me
of the
realize
band?
I really need to quit vaping. That's so great. I'm so proud of you. Running
know
just
what the
makes
hell
me
this
realize
is.
I hate running.
yeah, I'm sorry, but you've got to fucking go. You know, it got to about 7 hours into the 8 hours, and it was one of them, you know, where'd you get them shoes from? Well, what's up with them? Well, I'm not saying I was out with them, but where'd you get them from? But what's it got to do with you? Where I got them from? And before you know it, it's like Liam was in the corner with in amongst a pile of CDs and a ghetto blaster, and I was across the other side of the room with a black eye. I never did find out where he got his shoes from either.
So what happened?
Shoes? And they had a fight?
They had a fight? Like,
you got a black eye and dude is in the pile of CDs.
What the hell? Like, I mean, yeah, they were talking like early in this video, like how a tape of them arguing, like, was like went gold or something.
Yeah.
Maybe this is just going off of that.
Off of that.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so that had something to do with like Blur. Like
I heard Blur.
Yeah,
so what is the controversy there? Do you know?
Like, it's Oasis versus Blur in the 90s. It was like the Clash of Titans, and like, you know, Oasis were more the working class band and more real, more, you know, for the every man, and then Blur, like from the south of the UK, which is apparently the rich part of the UK, and they were like all proper and all like, you know, for the rich fuckers.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know that, man. So it's interesting. I didn't know there was some sort of rivalry.
Yeah, it's a huge thing. It was the Battle of Britpop.
Really?
Yeah.
Do we have anything here like that? Could you compare it to something here?
I don't know.
I couldn't.
I don't know. Let us know in the comments if there's something we could compare that to.
Yeah, I don't know any kind of I mean, I'm sure there was. I'm sure there had to have been. I mean, music is cutthroat.
Oh yeah,
you
absolutely.
know, especially that time when the industry was controlling everything.
Or maybe, I don't know, I guess we could compare it to like bro country versus actual country, like the Luke Bryans versus the Tyler Childerses of the time. Like Luke Bryan is definitely for the polished, you know, buys a big truck and has $3,000 boots. Made of child tears. And then like Tyler Childers, Sturgill Simpson, the actual country artist that
looked like they just got out of work.
Yeah. So maybe we could compare that to like Oasis versus Blur.
In a very, very non-mega scale like that was.
Right, exactly.
Ever drop a raspberry in the top of that? Yeah. A couple of oranges in your lager. Put a grape in the top of that, John.
If it offends people, don't fucking ask me any more questions, you know what I mean? I should do these things and come along and answer like every two-bit shitbag pop star, just say everything's amazing. You know, so fire away.
Actually sent his regards last night, Final.
Good.
It's been great for your record sales though, hasn't it?
It's been amazing.
Yeah, how about the fact that Wonderwall's back on the charts now?
That's amazing.
You've got the album coming out as well. It's coming out in October as well. What can people expect from that?
It's just amazing.
You were saying that it's a different construction to the songs.
It's more amazing.
So can you tell us a bit about your new record deal with Sony?
That is truly amazing.
Well,
In what way?
Happen presented me with the award.
That's
You're
amazing.
good mates, aren't you?
That's amazing. So what about your new drummer? He's amazing.
Actually, can we ask about the album? Because
Dude is like savage.
It's amazing.
He's like, if it offends people, I'm just gonna say shit's amazing, and that's what he's doing.
That's pretty much what you have to do now these days. Just say everything's
everything
amazing.
Is amazing.
Yes, everything is amazing.
Like, how are you? Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But then there was one part of like a truth nugget in there. Stand by. For technical difficulty fixings.
All good now.
All right. Yeah, no, man. That's what you gotta do. It's just like it's amazing. But there was a truth nugget in there. He was like, "How's your record deal?" Or you signed a good record deal, and he was like, "Well, that's truly amazing."
Amazing.
Actually, amazing. Can we ask about the album? Because as a writer, you're rethinking the way you write. Is that?
Yeah, I'm actually amazed at the way that I've rethought it. It's amazing.
So how about Liam's songs on the album? Are they amazing?
They are amazing.
You can't even say words.
I can't. My opinions obviously offend people, so you know I better not give them any
So
music.
he's got an amazing studio with the
That is
pool and
amazing,
everything.
yeah.
Did you have a swim? Did that inspire any of the songs?
It inspired two amazing songs.
What are they called?
Amazing Grace.
For another, I'd just like to say, sausages.
Cool.
What?
Like they're getting presented an award, and Liam's like, "I would just like to say," and then he walks off.
And then Noel goes,
sausages.
Sausages.
That's funny.
This guy is fucking amazing. It's just amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
What do you think is bigger, your ego or your talent?
Hold on. Don't be scared.
It's a tough one.
I know.
Because I've got a pretty big fucking ego. I do think quite a lot of myself, I've got to say. But I'm probably going to go with my talent being a tiny little bit.
Does the talent produce the ego?
That's very, very perceptive of you.
That's a...
You know, yes, he has a big ego, but he's aware of it. You gotta give it that.
Could you argue with him, man?
No.
Like, listen, you only sell out arenas and stadiums. Like,
once you've done that, how do you argue with him?
How do you have the weight to throw around?
Yes.
You know, and maybe it just stays in his head. His head got inflated. Who is this guy?
Let's see.
That looks like the actor.
Yeah.
That's very, very perceptive of you.
That's eluded you. Any part that you wanted that you've not yet played.
Oh, yeah.
James Bond.
Why James Bond?
Because I don't think he's ever been played correctly.
What's missing?
Well, when you get a part and you're an actor, you look at the frame of the part is defined, and you're supposed to play what it says it is. And no one's ever played him for what he is.
Well, how would you play him?
He's an assassin. He'll kill anybody that he's told to kill. He doesn't care who it is. He'll screw any girl jumping off the curb. He's a womanizer. He doesn't really like women, you know? He bangs them once and that's it.
Sounds like my brother.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh wow. Shit. Oh wow, I almost fainted with that one.
Oh man.
Oh fuck, dude. Oh. Woo wee.
Man.
Oh.
God, man, this is a long video.
Oh God.
Jesus.
He's like, sounds like my brother.
Sounds like my brother.
Maybe Liam should play James Bond. Or James Bond should play Liam. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's give you.
Are we in a fight?
No, you're not kid, huh?
Why are we in a fight though? I don't get it.
I have no idea.
Who started this fight?
You did.
I didn't start any
You're
fight.
Larry.
Oh,
How you doing, Johnny?
Who is that?
Johnny, doing the handshakes.
Great, how are you? I'm good.
This is Noel from the band
Osmosis. We're good friends.
We used to be friends.
Oh, come on.
Until he slept with my sister.
Chris, behave.
I'm joking. How many awards did you win? Like 12?
We won as many as you did.
No, we just won one.
Oh, we got 2.
Well, you won twice again.
Never mind. Maybe next year. Maybe next year.
Oh, that's Chris Martin from Coldplay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
God, they over here, they kind of like...
They blew up. They blew up in the 2000s.
Yeah, but I feel like as quickly as they blew up,
yeah,
they went away.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, someone might change their opinion. Maybe we'll get a lot of comments about
Maybe.
that. I don't know.
It's an insight into the mind of that boy, right? We're at where are we? At the Astoria. And I'm talking to some total stranger who neither of us ever met in our entire lives ever. There's a band on and this bloke's gone, blah, blah, blah. So he's chatting away. And then he's here, this bloke. And in between the pair of us comes this pair of sunglasses. And he goes, don't talk to him. So I thought this guy must be a journalist or something. So this bloke's a bit freaked out and says, don't talk to him. I said, why? He goes, he's got nits.
What?
Dead straight faced, right? So the bloke didn't hear him. I had to leave, right, and I had to walk, like, 50 foot away from him. So this poor bloke is like, you know, thinking... No, he's just thinking, well, hang on a minute, I was just talking to Noel Gallagher a minute ago, and his brother comes on, the pair of them just walks in opposite directions. He's got nits. And then he's going, and they jump as I was walking off.
With dead face.
What the? So, let's see, Liam, like, Noel's talking to a complete stranger, and then Liam just comes in and he's like, don't talk to him. And then it just has to go away. Like, what?
What is happening?
Maybe we gotta check out a Liam compilation next.
Yeah, maybe that's only fair.
Is that Russell Brand?
It looks like a very young Russell Brand.
Famous people like trying to contextualise them before they're famous.
I don't know what that means.
Context, you do. Don't be all like, I never had no education or nothing. What if not for my guitar, I'll be down a coal mine.
I know what context means. But I don't know what the end bit on that makes it into something else, doesn't it?
We are victims of our own brilliance.
We got a plectrum.
Oh!
No. Can't do it without plectrum, see?
No, fair enough. All right, I'm not going to argue anymore. You know what, the Brits...
Yes.
Oh, is that disappointment?
Is that...
Yeah, all right, no, we can't.
Well, let's hear one of your songs, then.
Dude, that's what I'm going to say anytime anybody's disappointed in me. I'll be like, yeah, let's hear one of your songs.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was a big confrontation, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, I'm about the Wasp.
Well, let's carry on and talk about how great I am.
All right.
Let's just keep talking about how great I am.
I suppose it is petulant and it can be quite childish in a way, but, you know, I'm a rock star. You know, I'm paid to be childish.
Don't you think jazz was the sort of the old rock and roll?
No.
Or blues?
Blues was the birth of rock and roll. Jazz is rubbish. Let's talk about rock and roll.
I'm still not convinced. Let's talk about football.
I could convince you if you give me another 5 minutes.
No, okay.
What's the greatest jazz tune of all time?
Mercy, 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 Cannibal Adderley.
Right. Do you think it's better than the greatest rock and roll tune of all time?
They're two different kettles of fish. One's not better than the other.
No, one's and one's great. That's
what makes it though? You're not telling me why.
But nobody likes jazz apart from people who wear jackets like that.
Listen, Mr. Buddy Tartan and Buddy. Is that real? Is that ring
tartan.
real?
That's not tartan. So, yeah, that ring is real. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
What's it worth?
Well, now it's been on my finger and absolutely.
It's a brilliant thing with the old.
Yeah, that is true. What is the greatest jazz tune of all time? For one, and for two, is it greater than the best rock and roll song of all time?
That is in the eye of the ear of the beholder, I feel. If you're a jazz guy, then rock isn't your thing.
Right.
You know, and there just so happens to be a lot more rock people than jazz people.
Yeah.
You know?
We're going to get that one jazz fan that's pissed off
how
in the
can
comments.
you say that?
How could you say that? Ugh.
Jazz is life.
Whatever, dude.
That's where jazz hands comes from.
Yeah.
All songwriter stuff there. But I'll tell you what.
Is it really?
Well,
why don't you tell me about it then, Frank, being a songwriter yourself?
I'll tell you what.
I'd like to thank all the people. All people. So many people. And they walk your Candid hands. Ending hands through their shite life.
You did. Called me mum, and I said, "Where's Liam?" And she said, "He's rehearsing." What? What for? Has he been caught or something? You know? And she said, "No, he's rehearsing. He's in a band." And I was like, "He's in a band?" And then she said, "He's the singer." And I was like, "He's the singer in a band?" It's like, it must be diabolical.
Yeah, look at me and don't consider the camera.
I'll do what the fuck I want.
Only pay for what you need with Liberty Mutual and...
Wow.
Today's gonna be
ads. So many freaking ads.
I'm afraid.
Okay, so it's a couple things to unload there. So the formation of Oasis, like, apparently Noel didn't know that Liam was a singer in a band. Like, it surprised him.
He's like, wait, what?
Wait, what?
He's doing what? It must be horrible.
Yeah. And he's like, and then this next clip, he's like, don't consider the camera. He's like, I'll do what the fuck I want, dickhead. Don't tell me what to do.
Man.
This guy is something else.
He is all ego.
Yes.
And
Hey, don't tell me what to do.
What happened was...
Dang.
September the 17th.
Oh, September the 17th.
So we've got to sign one for the nipper before I get off.
Do you know that it's a boy or a girl yet?
It's definitely a boy or a girl, yes.
Yeah. The marvellous songs that you have written in.
Oh, they are really very good. I know for a fact Liam thoroughly enjoyed his afternoon at the Q Awards. But what a lot of people don't realise is that he actually heckled every single person that moved that afternoon, not just Robbie. He even heckled us when we got... And it's like, and the winner of the best live band in the world is Oasis, and he was sat there going, that's Robbie! Oh, it's us. Right, you know, he even heckled me on the way up. He was going like, you're rubbish, you can't play the guitar. You know, so it's like he didn't discriminate, you know. I even caught him in the toilets looking at himself in the mirror going like that. What are you looking at? Rubbish, you can't sing. You're rubbish. What, you ask me if I'm happy? Listen, I've got £87 million in the bank. I've got a Rolls Royce. I've got 3 stalkers. I'm about to go on the board at Manchester City. I'm part of the greatest band in the world. Am I happy with that? No, I'm not! I want more!
That's the most rock and roll shit. Part of the best band in the world. Got a Rolls Royce. Sold how many millions?
I got 3 stalkers.
3 stalkers.
And am I happy with that?
No, I want more.
I want more!
Jesus.
Good. God, if Noel Gallagher, like, didn't ever pick up a guitar, like, he would kill it as a stand-up.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
That was great. No question. 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
This is a long-ass video.
It's the longest video we've ever fucking made.
Man.
Let's go ahead and wrap it up before it hits 32 minutes.
Yes.
Thanks
Jesus.
for liking, commenting, subscribing, hitting the bell.
Definitely hit
Comment
subscribe.
below what you want us to write to next. Wash your hands, scrub your toes, wipe your ass, blow your nose, and embrace the suck.
Wear the damn mask.
See you next time.
Later.
I gotta get it.